They said that 10,000 people of us could not come together in February, and they were wrong. They said there's no way 20,000 of us could come together in the middle of the winter, and they were wrong. They said 30,000 of us could not come together when it was so cold, and they were wrong. We are 35,000 strong. 35,000 strong. Let me start today with something that might surprise you. When President Obama takes out his pen and signs the executive order rejecting the tar sands pipeline, he will not only honor the presence of all of you and the millions of people that you represent, from the ranchers in Texas to the farmers in Nebraska. Years ago, my wife Mary brought our little girl Olivia into the world, our little angel. She's here today. She's the cutie with the white hat on. 8 years ago, we were in a darkened screening room watching Vice President Al Gore give one of his inconvenient truth speeches. And I remember Mary and I sitting there. We had just brought this beautiful little angel into the world, and we were terrified about what climate disruption would do to that world. We were holding each other's hands, we were squeezing each other's hands, and we were terrified. And let's think about what's happened over those last few years. A lot of the things have proven to be true. Wildfires destroying thousands of homes across the West. A drought that's crippling the Farm Belt. Superstorm Sandy, a 1,000-mile diameter hurricane at the end of October, slammed into the eastern seaboard, hit the Jersey Shore where I grew up, flooded the house that my father built, that I grew up in. I came here today to tell you that despite all of this, despite what we're seeing, I am optimistic. I believe we will prevail, and I want to tell you why. 10 years or so ago, President George W. Bush and Dick Cheney, they proposed a plan to build 200 coal-fired power plants all across this country. It was a gift-wrapped present to their fossil fuel buddies. But what they didn't count on is that one of those plants was proposed 50 miles south of Chicago. Sierra Club activists, other volunteers got together. They had never challenged a coal plant before. They pulled the permit applications. They taught themselves about the issue. They organized their friends. They filled town rallies. And they shut that plant down. And then citizens from all across the country went toe-to-toe with the coal industry in Wisconsin, in Florida, in Kentucky, in New Mexico. Together we have built a coalition of hundreds of organizations, thousands of people, and we are winning. We have defeated coal plants in Florida. We have shut down the 2 dirtiest coal plants on the south side of Chicago. We shut down the coal plant just across the river on the Potomac. I stand here today saying that together, as a movement, we have shut down more than 300 proposed and existing coal-fired power plants all across the country. So remember that the next time somebody tells you that climate change is inevitable. Remember that the next time someone tells you that our movement is not strong and that we are not growing. What is happening right now? What is happening is that the fossil fuel barons, their lawyers, their spin doctors, their lobbyists are losing their grip on our country's psyche. The spell has been broken. The spell has been broken. Our clean energy future isn't just in the future, it's happening right now. There are facts about clean energy that they don't want to hear, that they don't want you to hear. The wind industry has doubled in the last 4 years. Our solar industry has grown by a factor of 5. Iowa now gets at least 20% of their power from wind. South Dakota gets almost 25% of their power coming from wind. Texas is the #1 wind installer. Colorado will soon be at 30% solar plus wind. By the time my kids are out of high school, by the time our 3 little children are out of high school, 50% of the power in this country will come from solar and wind, and we will never look back. So what you need to know is that the spell has been broken. The spell has been broken. The last thing I want to say is to President Obama. Mr. President, we have heard what you've said on climate. We have loved a lot of what you've said on climate. But Mr. President, our question is, what will you do? Mr. President, what will you do when their tap water is set on fire because of fracking? Mr. President, what will you do as the Arctic melts? What will you do as our rainforest dries up? Mr. President, what will you do about the Keystone XL pipeline? That's right. Mr. President, you hold a pen and the executive power of hope in your hands. Take out that pen, Mr. President. Write down the words, "I reject the Keystone XL pipeline." Mr. President, join us. We will not be stopped. We are strong. We are powerful. We are building a clean energy future in our time. So marchers, let me ask you, are we on the right side of history? Are we on the winning side of history? Are we on the winning side of history? Do we want President Obama to join us? Do we want Obama to lead us? Will we fight? Will we give up? Will we win? Will we win? Are you ready to march to the White House? Well, then let's go.